Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are working on this quest, Avenge the Drowned, where we're finding a poisonous beast's master somewhere in this local area. So, yeah, we've got a building here that I don't know if we've gone into yet. We have not because it's locked. Therefore, I am somewhat suspicious of it. Also, we've got people coughing right next to it.
Sounds worse than it is. Excuse me.
Everyone's working doubles at the moment. Lord Gortash says it's the only way we'll beat the Absolute.
Sure. Can't really sneak in. Oh.
Let's see where the trail leads.
Okay. Oil. I mean, here. Unless you're meaning that it's somewhere else. That's water, not oil. Unless we see any more. No. So yeah, we found oil right next to this building that I've not been in yet. I could fly over to here. I don't see anyone that would be upset by that. Unfortunately, I don't have any means of getting the rest of my party over to here. Unless we jumped from down there, but we'd take tons of falling damage. Can we jump onto the roof? There's an idea. Before I just break in visibly in public. Can we... Get up here, everyone. Quickly, please. Can we get onto the roof? Yes. That's the call. So we run along to here. Still I'm not seeing any people who are going to spot us and get upset. And the rest of you get here safely. No? Yes. Lae'zel had a super jump. So we could head into either of these. Astarion, you're not following. Please follow. There we go.
No one's stopped me yet.
I think we'll go into the top door. If I can get up there, because everyone is blocking the ladder. There we go. Let's get everyone up here so that we can then go in the top door, because that seems smarter than going in the bottom, because if this building is open, they would be able to shoot down at us, which is bad. Quick save before we head in.
Watch your back.
And Astarion, please unlock this for me.
Let's crack it open.
Minimum roll of a 23 as always.
Never a dull moment.
What do we have in here? Snarl, Ripper, Snap, and Gristle. Dead Goblin. I'm thinking this isn't actually related. I just don't know why we've got Goblin's pet's Cuddleface. Flim Cargo. Is that what this building is called? Yeah, why do I have a goblin and a bunch of goblin pets here? That is weird. I mean, they don't have a lot of hit points, so they're level 2s, so I'm not terribly worried. Are you actually going to go down the way you're showing? Because that would be useful.
Quickly.
Yes. Good. Let's turn that off as always.
No escape.
Then we'll pull you back into the corner. Lizelle?
Make way.
Did you take damage from falling? Weird. Not quite a kill. Shame. I'm just gonna use cantrips. No reason to do real spells.
Can't afford to let up.
70%.
It's quick.
Not amazing. Have 4 damage. Well done.
Spill some blood.
Okay. Nice and easy. Claims they have an item on them. Is that true? They do. Org Fangs makes elixir of bloodlust. Alright, might as well grab all of their fangs. Even if I don't want that elixir, potentially whatever gets ground up into salts or whatever might be able to be used for making healing potions. Chapter 10, a summary. Wargers are smart, probably smarter than you, never forget it. They'll hunt in packs, but only if they like each other. Best mix is some quiet types and other aggros. Keep each other calm-like. Never let them taste meat you don't want them to go for all the time. People, never ever. Don't play favorites, they're very sensitive. We'll grab the random key. Then, dead goblin here. Presumably the one who was raising the wargs. Hopefully you have a note explaining what you were doing. Nope. So why was there a goblin and some wargs in here? It's weird. Also, not related to the quest we're dealing with. Oh, reception failed. Please lock that up again. We've got a trapdoor here. And that does seem important. Are we in the sewers? No. Maybe. If so, we're in a different spot of the sewers than where we've been before. Or are we in the factory for the steel watch? I don't see where we would benefit from carrying around various cogs and pipes. But they are things I haven't found yet, so part of me thinks I should grab them. That metal crate's locked.
Inside. With pleasure.
Let's lockpick that with you. DC 10, no problem. Underwater facility plans. Page after page of this book is covered with diagrams and schematics of a pressurized underwater research facility to be built in Grey Harbor atop the sunken stone structure of Servok's Iron Throne headquarters. Interesting. Maybe this is related.
Can't give up now.
Let's use...
Pumps and pumps. That must be how they keep this basement dry, though it's clearly below harbor level.
Yeah.
Pipes and pumps.
Okay, so I can't
That
flood
must
it
be how
out.
they keep this basement dry, though it's clearly
Tension
below
block.
harbor level.
At the ready.
So they've got a research facility here. Built on top of the Iron Throne. Dead skeleton. I guess let's go in here and see if the skeleton has anything interesting going on. Can you not? Okay. Fly over here then. If you can't figure out how to walk down a ladder and climb back up. Negotiation. Antiope. Received your note of demanding that I double the payment rate for your services as my Sahagan? I heard that word pronounced once by one of the NPCs. Sahagan Wrangler? While I appreciate candor in my direct reports, some of your remarks might be regarded as disrespect. I'm going to give you the chance to rethink your position. I'm sure if you think hard, you'll come around to my way of thinking, Lord Gortash. So is this Gortash's research facility, but it's built on top of the Iron Throne, which is related to Baal. And he is related to one of the other dead gods. Greasy, smelly climb down. Huh. Okay. Anything in any of these rooms for me to check out? No. Well, before we take the greasy, smelly climb down, as fun as that sounds, let's see what's over here. Machine parts storage. Thieves' tools, infernal iron. Is there anyone who's still at this point in the game looking for more infernal iron for Karlach? Because that would be surprising. G-Cube lube? Sure. Subaquatic dock. Red hammer the divisor. So that's probably the metal monstrosity that killed the woman. Holly. That's my guess, at least. But this is apparently being run by Gortash. So hopefully they're not saying we need to kill Gortash before this mission is considered complete, because he would be the master of this place. I know they just autosave, but I'm putting down a quick save as well. Anything for me to interact with? So far, no. Do we just go straight up and confront Red Hammer? Or do we check out everything else first? Let's check out the metal trunk. Yeah, just more miscellaneous parts. Rotten food. Nothing really of note. Ah, Red Hammer's journal. Definitely read that before we confront him. That'll give us more of a view of what we're dealing with. Blast and curse that Gortash for making this job so juicy I couldn't turn it down. How could I refuse the opportunity to build the cap from those Gondian plans? Making Red Hammer's signature improvements as I went along, of course. But this is far worse than just a smuggling job. I suspect there's torture going on in the throne, and I don't trust these Bay Knights as far as I can kick them. This is all going to end badly. I think I'd better complete that clockwork escape kayak pronto-like. Clockwork escape kayak. Sounds fancy. Schematics for subsurface vessel. A schematic drawing of a metallic passenger submersible spans the many folding pages within the book. The bottom right of each page is watermarked with a representation of the Gondian House of Wonders. I'll take that. You never know. So, the deep gnomes that we talked to, they kind of made it sound like the Gondians were just pretenders who didn't really know what they were doing, just flailing about, and that they were the ones who followed a god of real creativity. But if the Gondians have developed a submarine that works, sounds like they're at least decently impressive. Well, I think we've explored this whole area. All we have left is to where was the... Yeah, so that's the pathway down. So we can go there. That's the ladder to get back out. Okay. Yes, everything's been fully explored except for going down there. Let's talk to this fellow. See what we can find. Currently, I'm hoping we can handle this peacefully because it seems like he doesn't necessarily agree with Gortash's designs either. He's just getting paid really well. Metal trunk is locked. If you could help with that, Astarion, before we have our chat.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Just in case there's something cool and it's different than all the other metal trunks full of random parts.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
No, don't talk.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Sure. Always good to talk to you, but I am busy. It was locked but empty. Brilliant.
Can't slow down.
All right, Red Hammer.
Oi! What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
That's submersible. Why is it here? What is this place? Boss sent me to check up on the situation down here. I have questions. You have answers. You killed one of those servants of Umberly. Now they want you dead. Before we just go to blaming, the submersible. Why is it here? What is this place?
The only port in this whole bleeding city that matters. Now, why are you here? Did Gortash send you?
You killed one of those servants of Umberly. Now they want you dead.
Oh, yeah? And are you here to make good on that?
I mean, yeah, kinda. Just want to know what happens in this port. You killed someone. You need to face justice. I just want to know what happens in this port.
Nothing without Lord Gortash's go-ahead. I transport whoever he needs taken to the Iron Throne. It's an underwater prison, most secure in the realms. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
Okay, so we were assuming from the moment we heard of the Gondians, the Deep Gnomes, who's Wolbrin and them, I don't remember their group's name, but they just said blow up the facility and kill all the Gondians because the Gondians work for Gortash. And I was under the assumption there had to be some reason that they worked for him, and they probably weren't doing it willingly. So here we finally have that proof. The Gondians have some of their people trapped in this underwater facility. So we were going to have to free those Gondians so that the Gondians in the Steel Watch facility, Steel Watch Foundry, can stop working. Make you a deal. Take me to the Iron Throne and I'll protect you from unreleased servants. You're going to take me to the Iron Throne. I'm getting the prisoners out. You're as guilty as the people who imprisoned the Gondians. Killed someone, you need to face justice. I want to know why you killed the Umberly servant. Because it seems like he doesn't, from his journal, it seems like he's not okay with the potential violence and murder being done. Or he doesn't like it. Just pays well. But it's like we didn't get any sort of description of why the servant was killed. Holly, she was just swimming and got beaten up by this machine and then drowned. But if he doesn't want to kill her, and it doesn't seem like she was doing anything suspicious that would have gotten her killed, I want to know how that all played out. But it doesn't seem like we're going to get that answer. I don't see a reason to protect him from the Umberly servants. You're going to take me to the Iron Throne. I'm getting the prisoners out.
I'll take you in. But look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
Okay. I guess we just go in. This is not how I was expecting this to play out, but alright. Are you sure you want to take the submersible to the Iron Throne? Sure, we've saved, so if there's some reason I shouldn't go there, we can reload, but I think it's fine. Probably, maybe. Hopefully this doesn't lock us into the area where I can't leave to go back to camp and heal up. Super cool.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer, digging and diving where you don't belong?
What are you doing here? What in the hells is this place? Got the crap Gortash. I go where I choose, and I'm curious about what's down here. But if you're hiding down here, I'm going to take it. What are you doing here?
The Iron Throne, a ruin from the city's dark past that could become a template for a brighter future. It is the most useful tool for motivating my Gondian workforce, key to the construction of the Steel Watch that keep the city safe. But like all tools, the moment it ceases to be useful, I will break it. Thanks to your trespassing, that moment may have come. Return to the docks, or the deaths of everyone inside will be on your conscience.
How many people are trapped within? How many lives will be lost?
Huh. So how do I save... How do I save the Gondians? So... Yeah. I want the Gondians in the facility to stop working on making the Steel Wardens. Because I'm hoping to take down the Steel Wardens so that we have an easier time killing Gortash. But if I could try and convince the guys at the foundry to stop working with the promise that I will eventually help their families, but I'm guessing that's not going to appease them. If Gortash was dead already, then I could go down here and free them. But that sort of defeats the purpose. So what's the ordering to do this in? I think going forward and just getting everyone killed doesn't help anyone. So I'm going to turn the submersible around and retreat. We can come back
I'll see you soon.
later. Disappointing. But now we know more about what's going on. So when we do go talk to the Gondians at the foundry, maybe we have more information to barter with? And we know what's going on with Holly and the Umberlee. At least to some extent. I still wish I knew more information about why things played out the way they did. Like, did he just choose to murder her? Without cause? He's gone now. So we can't talk with him anymore. We spared Redhammer Umberlee's wrath for now, and have charged him with taking us to Gortash's Iron Throne. We found the beast, metal submersible craft, and its master Redhammer the Divisor. We want to fulfill our promise to Alondra. He has to die. Yeah. Just wish I knew why the murder happened. If it was an accident, that's one thing, but if he just killed her for no reason, it seems weird. And I doubt she was swimming too close to the Iron Throne because it's really deep down. So, unsure. I want to check out this greasy, smelly climb down and see where that takes me. Oh. That takes me here. We did see this while we were exploring down here. Cool. Don't think there's anything really that much more to explore while we're here. Undercity ruins. Yeah, that's just a way to get out. This is where the guy is having his funeral, and he told us not to return. Kind of all of this area, which is why we've avoided it, because he didn't seem like necessarily a bad guy, although he did murder his friend. Yeah. I don't think there's anything further for me to explore while I'm down here. Just wanted to make sure. There is more in this direction we haven't fully explored. Because the funeral's over here. So what is this? It might be nothing. Yeah, it looks like it's basically nothing.
Baldur's Gate wouldn't be glamorous, but this is a little much.
Oh, this place stinks. It's enough to make a statue weep.
Now we found a dirt mound to dig up.
Traps. How considerate.
Traps? What traps? Ah, you spotted the trap before we'd even dug up the chest.
Someone there?
Well done. Please disarm it for me. And it's not locked.
Mind. Well, is it?
Scrawled note. Nice try, Jackanape. Marked chest sword. Huh. Are there chests in this area? Yeah, dirt mounds. There's another dirt mound there. You can see a chest here that's exploded. Okay.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Yeah. Marked chest crown. Keep looking, Kenk. Going real well for you, isn't it? I mean, it's not going poorly.
Over here.
Any more areas to dig up? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, another dirt mound there.
Here.
Yep, you spotted it again. Please disarm. What are you looking for, Sakthung? I don't know what I'm looking for. I just see places I can dig. So of course I have to. Kobold,
Mind if I do?
let's search your body. Anything interesting? Map of the sewers. Filthy tattered map of the sewers, realized in uneven, scraggly lines. There's an area marked with an X. Next to this it says Bug Thimble, Dragon, Tribe Treasure. Huh. So someone implied they hid treasure in the area. But at least 4 chests were buried with traps, from what we can tell. Our offer remains. We tracked the last group of refugees your husband was known to be traveling with. I'm sorry to tell you that they seem to have crossed paths with the Absolute's forces and there's been no record of them since. Don't waste yourself on grieving. You fled Elturel to find a better life for you both. It's still yours for the taking. The guild always needs knife hands, and you won't ever go hungry in my employ. I've included a small pouch, enough to buy a small funeral and close that chapter of your life. Or a short binge before you need to go looking for work again. Choice is yours. 9 fingers. Potion of sleep. I mean, I guess I might as well grab the potion of sleep as well. Impenetrable slumber. This individual is under the influence of copious sleeping draughts. It is impossible to wake them. Darrow Vin. I want to wake you. We have 4 empty potions of sleep around him. Yikes.
Up there. That was his friend. So,
yeah, definitely don't overdose on sleeping potions. It's not a curse, because that was my thought, is...
What's next?
Cast, remove curse. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's put down a save just so we're not wasting our spell slot. Maybe it'll act like a curse? Target isn't cursed. Never mind. Could bestow a curse. How can we undo your sleep? I mean, it says it can't be undone, but it's impossible to wake them. But it feels like the sort of thing that...
Let's get going.
Why would it be in the game if I can't interact with it? Unless it's just storytelling. Maybe it is.
Best be on my way.
Alright, well, let's just go to the greasy, smelly climb back up. And then not that way. This way.
Here we go.
So, the dwarf is apparently still inside the submarine, so we can't choose justice even if we wanted to. So, yeah. I guess we're ready to go back to here and look into taking on the Steel Watch. I assume you're going to keep watch and it's going to start fights if I try and enter. You ever walk too far away? Actually, we'll save that question for next time. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Next time, we will head in and see what we can do about the Steel Watch. But I'll see you guys then. Bye.